Guys, we made it. Our first internet money besides freelancing. Finally. Do you know how hard that is and that was? I launched this app, by the way, ViteLnk, the one that got the revenue, around 4 or 5 months ago. I don't even know. And it's been a struggle because it's a super complex app, video platform, which is not easy at all. And I did it. I got my first customer, and I don't even know how, but we'll go through that later. I'm just so happy because most indie hackers, which I consider myself to be, most bootstrappers, most SaaS founders don't even get to that point. And it's not much, it's just $9, but it's money in the bank. I think, I don't know how payouts will actually be handled. But yeah, I'll show you the dashboard later. I'm just so happy because I was just with my mother and sister. We were at McDonald's, scrolling around town, just having some fun. And as soon as I left them to come home to work, I got the message. It was late night, around 9. I got the email, not message, because they don't message me. I got the email that one user had actually purchased. And I actually thought that it was one of those test notifications, because I get some of those because I'm testing everything always, and I thought it was that, but then I saw the email. It was different. It wasn't mine, and I just couldn't believe it. But yeah, I'm going to show you what ViteLnk is for those who don't know. I'm going through the whole process, the analytics, why I actually did some changes that I believe led to that actual purchase, the places where I actually marketed the SaaS, and what's next. Okay, let's get straight into it. So just a quick intro into my journey. Basically, I've been trying to indie hack for 3 years. I actually started in April 2023 after seeing a famous guy. Let me see if I can show you the level SEO. This guy here, I make a post or I think an article or someone wrote it, I don't even remember, but it was just talking about his journey, how he made a shit ton of money because he's making 1 million plus every year. So that's where my brain started to think, I just finished university, do I really want to work here in Portugal for a measly $1,000 a month? No, I don't want that. I want the freedom. I want the freedom geographically, financially. I want my mom to be able to not work as much as she has. And she worked a lot. So yeah, I want all of that for me. That's why I started the journey, and it's starting to pay off because freelancing is going better and better. But for now, I want to just focus on the clients I have and grow my SaaS because that's my goal. That's where I like doing. That's where I have the most fun, and I like having fun doing the work. It just doesn't feel like work. But yeah, that's a quick introduction to me. And actually, I've built some other SaaSes that failed, or I pivoted, and I don't know, they just didn't make sense. So I pivoted to freelancing, started making money there, and then I started spotting some problems that I had, the pain points, and I started building around that, mostly marketing, because I do SEO, CRO for local business and SaaS, so I'm focused on that. Okay, so what is ViteLnk and what it's for? Basically, it's a way to share your videos with prospects so you can book more meetings, book more calls, and close more deals. It's just a simple way and how I use it. This is one example. I just I cold emailed some businesses that I scraped from Google and checked their website, see if they have any problems that I can help fix, and sold them on that. Basically, provide value with the video form, which makes me stand out from thousands of other messages which are just spammy without value. So I would just send them the video. I can even copy the thumbnail, put it in the email. I can do things like one-time link, so they can only see the link time, the share video one time. I can disable downloads if I don't want them to download my videos. I can only allow people that they enter the email to view this video. I can enable message collections, password protections, all that good stuff, which other platforms simply don't have. I tried a lot of them and they didn't have them, so that's why I built ViteLnk. I can actually see This was a bit a while ago. As you can see, he saw the video, he played it, he saw it for 16 minutes, which is actually pretty good. I think the video was 21 minutes. So he saw the value, and he actually, let me show you, and he actually wanted to know more. As you can see, I send him the video, and then I won't show the rest, but he actually wanted to book a meeting. That's why I built ViteLnk, to help me book more meetings by providing value, by sharing private videos, audits, onboardings, and tech support, and all kinds of other stuff that I don't even have a use case for, but I know there's a lot of people that use videos for a lot of other things that they can use ViteLnk for. So basically, provide value, share private videos, book more meetings, book more calls. That's it. And actually see if they saw the video, so you can actually follow up at the right time. Because if you don't know when they see the video, you're just shooting blanks. You don't. And I believe that's one of the main differentiators, because you can actually get an email when they see a certain part of the video, and then you will send the email. Oh, I just saw you saw the video. I wanted to do X, I wanted to know if you have any issues, I wanted to do all kinds of other stuff. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the what is ViteLnk and why I built it, for my own, to solve my own problems. And I actually saw that other people had that problem, so now I'm marketing and targeting those people. But obviously, as you saw the previous video, I actually had some problems with developer position, and I ended up rebuilding my whole landing page. And this is how it looks right now. As you can see, it looks pretty good. It's focused on the actual problems. As you can see, there's a lot of assets, there's a lot of image. Focus on the benefit to them instead of focusing on just how great the app is. As you can see, upload a custom thumbnail or generate a GIF preview stand out in inboxes and client portals instead of just an email. I showed the use cases. For a video producer, 60 to 68% of breaches happen when a file is forwarded without permission. This is one of the problems I saw people having with the other types of apps, where they just send a video and then the client or the person downloads the video, shares with a lot of people, say you do an audit, you took a lot of time, 1 hour to do that audit, and they share with another agency, and that agency gets the job and uses your hard work. Pricing, I put always the yearly first and then the monthly, so they can see the savings 33%. I show 40-day free trial, no credit card, 14-day money back guarantee. Start your free trial, so they know what happens when they click the button. Instead of just start today, instead of get started, it just tells them what to do next. So this is actually how the landing page looked before I made that redesign. As you can see, it was not as professional as it right now. The layout, everything just flows so much better, even though this wasn't bad. As you can see, I already had some parts of it, but yeah, much better layout, much better introduction to the problem, and a better flow. So basically, the website now, the landing page, the home page, answers the main questions that the type of people, my ICP, has, the problems they have. It's shown how to fix them. And the main outcome, which I think is the biggest part, is share the video, track engagement, which is important, know when they saw the video, and book the meeting, which when you do cold email, when you do cold calls, things like that, what matters the most is booking that meeting. So the actual benefits of this rebuild is I actually got my first customer, $9.10. As you can see, this is verified. You can even go to Trust MRR if you know this and just look for it. Let me see if actually, as you can see, it's verified here. As you all-time revenue $9. Yay me. So what has been my marketing strategy? Basically, I've been focusing on SEO. Let me show you. As you can see, we have a lot of pages, integration, use cases, features. I did a lot of keyword research. I'm still improving pages because some are actually not that good. I did compare page to steal basically traffic from competitors. So if someone is looking for ViteLnk, in this case it's alternative. Let me actually show you the comparisons. So if someone is looking for an alternative to YouTube to send private videos, to Easy, Loom, because these are the main competitors, as you can see I have a lot of pages. Why teams choose ViteLnk, and then I have the actual comparison. So people looking for reviews of Vimeo vs Wistia, Loom versus Vidyard, basically my competitors, I steal that traffic and I start getting those clicks. I'll share the stats after, but yeah, basically I've done this. I've also done a lot of Reddit work where I just send a bunch of DMs. I've been actually using this tool here. This is not a referral, this is not a promotion, but I really like this tool. It basically scrapes Reddit and looks for potential customers, and then I contact them. I provide value through comments, Reddit, because it's a very underrated strategy using Reddit. Because most of you probably, when you're facing a problem or have a problem, you search for that problem and put either in YouTube or Reddit. And I know I do that a lot. That's why this strategy is pretty good to get your first customers. And actually, I believe it worked. So yeah, Reddit DMs, comments. I actually did submit to a lot of directories. I won't show them all, but it was over 200 directories. So yeah, I still haven't done a product and launch, but we'll see. I actually could do it right now because the product is actually everything is actually pretty decently styled and things like that. But I think I'll leave it for later because I don't think that most of my ICP, which is marketers, are there. So yeah, I'm not focusing on that, but who knows in the future, because it's a lot of work for mostly bad leads, just people curious. Product launch just isn't what it was before. But yeah, so let's actually look at some of the stats. These are the stats for the launch. So this is my actual own tool. So yeah, I created an analytics tool because I said I just like doing marketing tools, solve my own problems. So I've had almost 2,000 visitors, a bounce rate of 83%, visit duration of 7 minutes, which is actually pretty good. As you can see, I also track the revenue. I have a poller linked up to this, and 84 events, which are basically what leads to a conversion. As you can see, I have a total of 57 users. Some are mine. I think 3 are mine because I want to test everything. One active subscription is actually mine as well. It's a lifetime deal. I wanted to test in production that. So those are some of the stats. As you can see, Google, Twitter, Reddit. Reddit is basically most of my traffic, and a lot of search engines. So this is how SEO is doing right now. It's not the best, but I haven't been focused much on it. I basically did it and then I just had to do other things, which I will talk in a later video because I launched another tool which actually plays hand in hand. As you saw, the way I showed how I send cold emails and do other types of marketing, it was with that. So they both work hand in hand, and I will do a video on that. So Bing has been sending me a lot of traffic. As you can see, it's growing. Google, it's getting there, still not perfect. Like I said, I have to improve the pages. I actually started doing topical maps, things like that, clusters. So I actually have a lot of SEO works to do to make this, to make Google understand, to make Bing understand how my app works, what's it for, what this does. So yeah, that's a focus for the next few months. So how did that customer actually happen to buy my subscription? I actually have no idea, because even though I have this analytics tool, I just hadn't fully wired up the revenue and the customer journey, so I actually don't know where it came from. I have pretty much no idea. I could dive into the analytics a bit more, but that doesn't matter. What matters is I want more, I need more. So yeah, a lot of silence. I didn't do marketing, and then one customer came in. So now I actually did a lot of improvements to the app, to the SaaS, which I just launched. So yeah, hopefully he doesn't churn, or her, I don't know if if he is a he or she. So hopefully they don't churn and actually use the app to its full potential. So what's next? As I said, I want more. I need more. So yeah, this customer gave me a new sense of purpose like I haven't felt in a long time, because it was my first customer. Only felt like this when I got the customer for my freelancing gigs. And this was even better because it finally made me realize the potential. Someone paid for my product, which doesn't happen. I've been on Twitter, on X, for indie hackers. I've seen a lot of founders, marketers, freelancers come and go because they just couldn't hack it. They couldn't even get one. They got some users, some visitors on their page, but they just couldn't get it done. And now I did it. I got my first customer. So now I will double down, triple down, quadruple down, I don't know, and get more. I will be doing a lot of videos to talk about my marketing strategies, how I will deal with retention, week one retention in this case, analytics deep dive because I just improved my analytics tool a bit more. I'm also using Postdog for my analytics and dashboard side of things. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I'll be seeing you on the next one. And hopefully I will have a lot more money in the bank.